Hi, this is Matt Oogie McTaw-Gregan, and you're watching UnknownWorlds Videocast number 7. And today we're going to be talking about some of the stuff we go through to get the assets into the game, and specifically we're going to be talking about texture rendering. So I hope you enjoy it, and don't stop watching. So this is how we make our textures for Natural Selection 2. We're doing something called texture rendering. And it's basically like Corey will make a concept and we'll look at it and we'll tell him it sucks first. And then I'll be like, okay, well, this texture looks okay, so I guess I'll make it. So he made something like this in one of his concepts. It's a nice looking wall. It had like cool separate things. It was nice and paneled, had cool bolts. It was really detailed, looks really nice. So I was like, okay, we can make this. So what you have to do is you basically, in 3 Studio Max, you make everything. You have to, make all the bolts. We have these things called greebles, which are like little things we can reuse over and over, like these bolts. I just copy and paste them basically, and then these ones are greebles as well, and I can use them on other textures. It's really, once you build up a good library, it's a lot easier to make textures quicker. So one of the reasons why we do this is not only to make it quicker to make textures, but it's also the current gen of how you do stuff. You get, when you build a texture like this in 3 Studio Max and you use texture rendering as your technique, you're getting something called a normal map, which is like how we make flat surfaces look really bumpy and cool. And then we also get a lighting map, which is also called like an AO map. It's like how a light would react to it. We get the shadow detail, and if this is bumped in, it's going to look darker. So what you'll do is you'll render to the texture, and we'll use Photoshop. And in Photoshop, this is the AO map. So this is the shadow detail. And then we will also get a normal map. So we'll use the AO map to basically make the texture. So I'll bring that into Photoshop. I'll use a base texture, and it's got like the color and kind of like the look I already want for the texture. And then I'll take the AO map, we'll paint some more details in, make it darker, lighter in some areas. We'll add some little tiny details, little cool stripes of caution, little nooks and crannies and cuts and rust and really weird, really gross looking stuff people in Natural Selection are used to. And then finally we'll get the final. And then we'll bring this into the game, which looks like that. So doing this is really quick, really easy. You get great results, and it's a lot easier than actually like painting everything by hand. So that's how we do the textures in Natural Selection 2.